All right, welcome back to my channel. So I have a set of hands that I'm working on. My dog doesn't know what's going on. These were $5 at Walmart clearance. So I took one, and they're pretty ugly. And I did one up, and this is what I turned into, a zombie hand, just like this. So I know some people were wanting to do this, so I'm gonna bought two more for $5. They're in clearance aisle, and kind of a do-it-yourself zombie hand. Had some little monsters in there, and they weren't too bad. There's a shark guy and a Frankenstein, so kind of cool. Get a little figure and you get these hands, but you really need to do them up because they're pretty doggone ugly. So what I'm going to do is set the base, so it'll be a dark brown, and it'll be a dark gray as my base and also my primer. All right, here is the next part. So what I did is I covered these all with a base gray of ignore my dog with the squeaky toy. Dark blue gray is the color. So as you can see on this one, you can see streaks of it because that's my base color, and all the shading and dry brushing is going to go on top of this. Even the white. Yeah, I'll get the white on there too. It's not going to be an issue. Kind of darkens it up a little bit. Okay, well, I already thought I did this video, but it didn't work. I must have hit the photo button and talked for 3 minutes, so I'm going to shorten this up then. So anyways, first of all, let's talk about my little work here, my little thing to help. Lazy Susan, get on Amazon. It's like a 8-inch, 10-inch, something like that, but really helps with our work, moving things around. But also, right now, works with my artist's palette too. So what have I done to the hands? So I added some colors. So first of all, you start with the darker gray, as I said, is going to be that deep blue gray. And then you start layering it with elephant gray. You can see it. Granite gray is some of the lighter tones. And I also worked in brown oxide. There you go, brown oxide. So I'm gonna start stacking the colors, and we'll keep on stacking the colors. And obviously I need to do some work with the flesh tone and the red, which I will do here shortly. And yeah, so I'll do that next. Okay, here are the hands so far. I can't really tell which ones are which, right? Well, this is the original here. So what I've done is I've added some colors. So for the white, this is antique white. And then what you do is you just kind of deaden it. You put a little bit of brown on it, a little bit of black to kind of make the joints pop out a little bit. And then basically you're dirtying it up because you don't want it too bright. And if they're digging out of the ground, well, you really don't want white fingers. So it's a bit dirty and stuff. And then what I did is I put 2 colors of red in. I put in a barn red first to kind of act as the base on the fingers. And then I put on bright red to make it pop out a little bit more. And so again, this is with a dry brush. So you just brush it down until it's very thin and then get around there. Actually, the first layer, you can use a regular brush and kind of get it on there. And then you're fanning it out to make that a much bigger wound, I suppose, comparatively. And then I also use the reds on the hands too. And I added, oh, not that one. I added an English ivory green. There's some green hues to this. And like a beige. There's a beige in there too. Now I do see a little bit of white. I want to get rid of that, so I'll clean that up in a little bit. And then the parts where the ground came out, these are like super easy. So it was just a layer of melted chocolate, and then I used some chestnut, and then a little bit of gray to kind of represent the stones to show a little bit of a different color. So almost done. I'm going to clean up the white there that I don't like, and right there, a little bit too much white. And then the last thing is I'll Mod Podge it. Just a matte. So basically you put a layer on it, thin it down, and the idea is you're kind of sealing this. Like this one feels really sealed and nice and smooth. And these are obviously painted, so I'll do that step next and show you the final product. All right, here's the last video. So all the hands are finished. Even cleaned up the other old one a little bit too while I did this, but there you go. Ooh, they're not turning. Okay, there we go. All right, so there you go. There are the zombie hands. Again, this is like a $5 little toy thing at Walmart, and turn them into something fun for Halloween, or just sit out in your creepy horror room if you've got one. I'm lucky to have enough to have one. My wife is nice to me. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and you can do it too. I'm not trained at art at all, and just learned all this stuff. And well, life is about practice. So I'm getting there. Hey, thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, and there's my bowl of cereal I ate. So sorry, should have taken that away. But anyways, there you go.